gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Grand Prix. This is the first Grand Prix right after Slamfest. Sorry we kept you waiting, but let's get on with this awesome show. I hope I pronounced this town correctly, but we're coming from Biloxi. And here comes Christina Sky.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Women's United States Champion, Christina Sky.
Christina Sky, a fighting champion, but she has got to be a little bit irritated. But the good news is this is Rush's final chance to land a victory over Christina Sky for a chance to become #1 contender for the Women's United States Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, you know the rules of the tables match.
From Buenos Aires, Argentina, Rush.
As I was saying, you know the rules of the tables match. First body through a table is the loser. And Rush, this is her third and final chance to land a victory on Christina Sky. Rush claiming first dibs on the Women's United States Championship. Whoever came out with victory at Slamfest, and Christina Sky was that victor. Christina Sky starting things off, but Rush quickly reverses right into an armbar. Christina Sky hard right to Rush. Rush right down on the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wonder, Christina Sky, 2 victories over Rush. Christina Sky thought she had this one put away, but Rush just kept coming back. And now this is her final chance to land that victory. And Rush ducking out of the way. You can see the Sky with a face plant. Face buster right into the mat. And Rush is reeling. Christina Sky laying on that pressure. Spinning Sky kick. Christina Sky looking to put this away already. Landed the spinning Sky kick and going for the table. Rush getting up to her knees. Christina Sky and Rush too quick. And Rush with the overhead, sending Christina Sky to the outside. Gentlemen, you gotta give Rush credit. She does not take no for an answer, and she will keep on coming. Pause. Christina Sky, running up to Rush and hitting her with this standing drop kick. Rush and perverted referees beware. Speaking of perverted referees, we do not have one in the middle of this match this time, in this contest between those two. Mr. Coppenfield has been put on suspension, and now Rush looking to put, Christina Sky looking to put Rush through that table. Driving the head of Rush into that 24 by 17 table. Oh, that's got to be bigger than that. 64 by 24, baby. Christina Sky was working on that arm of Rush. Rush retaliates and get that electric chair drop. Rush almost putting Christina Sky through that table. That table lost its legging on one leg and now both. And here comes Rush. Rush. Shot to the midsection and a running knee to Christina Sky. Christina Sky in huge trouble. And Rush now. Rush setting up the table. Christina Sky trying to make it back up to a vertical base. Christina Sky head first into the table. And Rush looking to set this up. And Rush, Christina Sky right through the table. Rush finally lands that victory. Rush, #1 contender. Rush finally landing that victory to Christina Sky, and Christina Sky does not look too happy. And Rush now the one extending the hand, but Christina Sky, very uncharacteristic of her. Christina Sky landing multiple victories on Rush, and you know that she's just frustrated. But coming up next, the debut match of Angelina Castle as she faces the former Women's United States Champion LDG. And that is coming up next. Do not go away, Grand Prix. Comes Angelina Castle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Angelina Castle.
Angelina Castle over from BNRF. Wearing some new gear here in FNW. Maybe this is her FNW attire here. Angelina Castle, crowd favorite. These people are on their feet for the castle. Angelina Castle, very imposing force indeed. But can she handle the vile temptress that is LDG? That's a side that will drive a lot of guys mad. Bet you a lot of guys wish they could view that view in the morning.
And her opponent from Yamaguchi, Japan, LDG.
The former Women's United States Champion, LDG, wants first crack at new blood in Angelina Castle before she challenges Christina Sky for a rematch. But the GMs, I wonder if the GMs are gonna just do a triple threat, or are they gonna first allow LDG for that rematch of Christina Sky first. The vile temptress. She stalks her territory because she is gonna get ready to face the former BNRF Women's Champion Angelina Castle. As you can see Angelina Castle on the outside of the ring. She stares down LDG. gentlemen, this ought to be one hell of a matchup here. Let's hope the referee can keep his hands to himself. LDG now just walked right into the clutches of Angelina Castle. LDG now going to get the upper hand here on Angelina Castle, swinging neck breaker. Sharp kick to the back of Castle. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure, speaking of BNRF, be sure you are tuning in to BNRF on the Bowser Flatliner Twitch stream to see more of Angelina Castle in action. Hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner. Go to Twitch, type in Bowser Flatliner, and there you go. LDG looking to get the cover in. Kick out right away by Angelina Castle. Ooh, hard right. LDG taking it to the former BNRF Women's Champion. Full head of steam right into the corner. Angelina Castle on wobbly knees. LDG now. Angelina Castle, a little bit of trouble here. LDG taking it. Castle, and Castle now trying to get some offense in, but LDG a little bit too quick. And look at the strength of LDG. LDG has Castle drowning in temptation. The DIT connects. LDG trying to set Angelina Castle up. The deadlight cutter. 1, 2, and then a kick out by Angelina Castle. LDG is in shock. LDG looking to put this away. But Angelina Castle looking to strength. Angelina Castle now finally getting her hands on LDG, knocking out that speed advantage. Hard hit to the back. Russian leg sweep by LDG. Trying to get back in control of Castle. But Castle with the reversal. Hard right, sending LDG down to her knees, and LDG is seeing stars now, and Angelina Castle is feeling this crowd. Guillotine into the ropes there. Angelina Castle, there she comes, full head of steam. Angelina Castle, not here to play any games, and Angelina Castle using her whole body as like a ramming barricade, and Angelina Castle just laying into LDG. LDG flat on her back, 2, and a kick out by LDG. Angelina Castle, a little bit of shock. Angelina Castle looks like she's a little bit impressed here with LDG. but setting her up for the knots landing. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by LDG. Ladies and gentlemen, at Slamfest, Angelina Castle says that she has her eyes set on a certain someone here. I can't help but think, but that someone is Felicia Hart. Both women seem to be equally matched in size and power. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, hooking the leg. 1 and a kick out by LDG. Well, speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, Felicia Hart and Isabella running that match at Slamfest back in the main event tonight, and a full-on body toss there by Angelina Castle. Angelina Castle just tossing LDG around like a cheap salad. And there's the flurry of punches yet again. LDG with a chin breaker and looking for the big boot, but no. Angelina Castle kicks. Caught the leg, and now putting LDG into the recliner, but referee called for a rope break. LDG head under the ropes there. Angelina Castle stalking LDG yet again. Setting her up for another knots landing, and there it goes, it connects. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and Angelina Castle with the victory. That was a very impressive matchup. LDG hitting the DIT right there and going for the deadlight cutter, but that was not enough to keep down Angelina Castle. Angelina Castle with that flurry of punches to the midsection and a brutal uppercut. There it is, there's the knots landing. Angelina Castle's version of the X-Plex. She calls the knots landing.
Here is your winner, Angelina Castle.
If you've been doing your homework, you also know that Felicia Hart also has her version of the X-Plex that she calls the Heart Stopper. Those two have got to be in line for a clash down the road. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the new All-Star champion George Kelly goes one-on-one with the former middleweight champion Chris Cash, and that is coming up next on Grand Prix. Don't go away. George Kelly versus Chris Cash. The All-Star champion is in the house. If you've been watching BNRF, he is officially a part of the salt mines. Here comes George Kelly. Now look at that, George Kelly in the new drip, new wrestling gear. George Kelly as he celebrates his inclusion into the salt mines.
Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 206 pounds, the All-Star champion, George Kelly.
George Kelly, ring gear was always white, but you know that All-Star championship just matches perfectly, doesn't it? He's 100% ionized as he is officially a part of the salt mines here, representing the salt mines here in FNW, as you see on the side of the legs. The salt mine. George Kelly, new gear, new focus, as he is ready to face the former middleweight champion.
And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Chris Cashman.
Chris Cash fighting a good fight at Slamfest, but unfortunately losing the middleweight championship to Gray J. Gray J, the new middleweight champion. If you've been paying attention to our Twitter handle, he is in a match tonight as it is champion versus champion, as the Grand Prix champion X goes one-on-one with the middleweight champion Gray J in our second tables match. But the match right now, Chris Cash versus George Kelly. And George Kelly out the gate with a clothesline. Ladies and gentlemen, the Assault Mines over on BNRF having a bit of trouble, bit of a losing streak. Can George Kelly represent the Assault Mines better over here in FNW and gaining them a victory here to represent? Speaking of the Salt Mines, ladies and gentlemen, did you see that match? The Cole Townsend giving Celeste one hell of a battle there. But George Kelly now in total control of Chris Cash, going in for the cover. And Chris Cash kicks out right away. George Kelly not giving Chris Cash some moments for any type of offense. Hooking the leg, going in for another cover, and Chris Cash kicks out right away. Ladies and gentlemen, on Blitz, last episode of Blitz, Manny Terrible looking for another shot at the All-Star Championship. Wanted to face George Kelly one-on-one, but George Kelly with a short and sweet no to the face of Manny Terrible. What's next for Manny Terrible, we don't know. I think Manny Terrible's not going to give up so easily. George Kelly needs to have eyes on the back of his head. Now Chris Cash Chris Cash, if he scores a victory here, Chris Cash might be in the running for the All-Star Championship as well. Nice overhead. Chris Cash in control of the All-Star champion, ramming their head into the turnbuckle. George Kelly could not stay at a vertical base. And the hook of the leg and a kick out by George Kelly. George Kelly better dig down deep. He wants to stay in this matchup here. Chris Cash looks like he has an answer for everything that George Kelly's. And a cash flow! George Kelly was not ready for that one. And sizing up with the super kick. A nice bridge pin, but no, George Kelly's foot was on the ropes. And a chin breaker. George Kelly now right into the ropes. Chris Cash and George Kelly reversing everything each one came out of the gate with. Chris Cash got George Kelly into that submission hole. What is George Kelly going to do? George Kelly, I think he got the ropes. Chris Cash now working on that neck of George Kelly. Going in for the pin, 2, and a kick out. I do not need the hiccups right now. Chris Cash now in control. Was working on the neck there of Kelly. Chris Cash showing a bit of aggression. Double knee shots to the midsection, and George Kelly is rolling in pain. And another cash flow. And this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, Chris Cash with the victory. That cannot sit well with the sodium-based life form over on BNRF. He just introduced George Kelly into the salt mines, and George Kelly, while he is the All-Star champion, did not land a victory here tonight. Chris Cash with a huge win over Kelly. You know the GMs at Kenny C are taking notes.
Here is your winner, Chris Cashman.
Chris Cash, congratulations. Hard-fought victory here. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, X versus Gray J, champion versus champion, our second tables match of the night.
Dedicated to all the DJs all over the world. In the place, everybody getting rainy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes our Grand Prix champion, BNRF's own, the Beast of Salttown, the Machine, X. X successfully defended that championship at Slamfest, quickly putting away
Making his way to the ring
Vicious.
from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Grand Prix champion, the Machine, X.
Ladies and gentlemen, X. Valiant effort by Vicious, but X was just that much better. Who will be the next one in line to challenge X for the Grand Prix championship?
Nigga, we hit 'em up, people how we do it, keep it real, it's penitentiary steel. This ain't no freestyle battle, all you niggas getting killed with your mouths open. Tryna come up off of me, you in the clouds open. Smoking dope is like a Sherman, niggas think they learn.
X, a proud Grand Prix champion, hitting a little bit of a rough patch over in BNRF, but doing well over here in FNW. But I'm sure that X will once again find his footing over in BNRF, his home turf. And ladies and gentlemen, these two are no strangers to each other. They had a little bit of a war over in BNRF.
And his opponent from Virginia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the middleweight champion, the Anomaly, Gray J.
failing to land that victory over in BNRF against X, pretty much ending his BNRF career. But Grey J finding footing here in FNW, gaining the middleweight championship. But yeah, hot on his heels, you know, Ron Murphy has his eyes set on that middleweight championship.
It's that time again. Can we get it right? He wants us to.
And these two right out of the gate, running after each other, and X with the tornado DDT, just planting Grey J down. And X now, middle robe, landing the knee right into the chest of Grey J, or what's at the head. And X, like a lion toying with his prey, X is going to look to put this away quickly, grabbing the table right off the bat. X already setting the table up. And X, you've seen him do this before, and standing power bomb. Nice snap suplex, but miscalculated. I don't know if he was aiming for the table or not. And X, I think Grey J is out of it. And X is just staring down at Grey J. Grey J is motionless. But do we need medical staff to come down here? X just waiting for Grey J to get up to a vertical base. Well, what's going on here? Is Grey J playing possum, just waiting for X to make the first move? But I think X already knows the game plan of Grey J. X is gonna just, oh, Grey J coming alive, and X was just waiting for him to stir, and he is going in for that spear, but not through the table. X setting up that table again. Oh, that was a long wait, but it was worth it as far as X is concerned. Grey J coming alive, wanting to be greeted at the door with a spear. That was an Avon calling spear right there, and the X flatliner right through the table. X making quick work of the middleweight champion.
In the place, everybody getting rainy. Spread up the lady, can't nobody tame me. Blame me for keeping the running yard rainy. Ladies used to hate me, now they come out, now they panties. Girls on the job, pocket full of socks, got a fat notch.
Here is your winner, the Machine X.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that three-way victory over in BNRF, I think X has finally got his foot back. He is looking to go in with a vengeance. Grand Prix champion still standing tall. And ladies and gentlemen, our main event, Isabella versus Felicia Hart. That is coming up next, and you know Angelina Castle is watching.
Click, click, nigga, bang, bang, hold it, bang, bang. Nigga, get as wild as insane as Saddam Hussein. Click, click, nigga, bang, bang. Give a fuck if you got him a gang, you out of my range. Click, click, nigga, bang, bang, hold it, bang, bang. Nigga, get as wild as insane as Saddam Hussein. Click, click.
Making her way to the ring from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the Grand Prix Women's Champion,
Women's Champion is in the house. Isabella defending the Grand Prix Women's Championship at Slamfest. These two ladies are going to run that match back. Alicia Hart knows that she can beat Isabella. She wants to prove it here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Alicia Hart making her way out to the ring here. This is our main event, but ladies and gentlemen, Angelina Castle said that she was going to make who her target is known between these two ladies. My money is on Felicia Hart. That's in the sights of Angelina Castle.
And her opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Queen,
Felicia Hart, set and focused. Our interviewer in the back wondering if she is nervous about Angelina Castle, as she says that she does not fear Angelina Castle. Hart pumped and ready for the main event tonight. Isabella forcing Felicia Hart into the corner. And Mr. Copperfield here. And a cheap shot by Felicia Hart, and Isabella hitting a shot at the referee. A nice shot to the midsection of Felicia Hart. Nice snap suplex. Felicia Hart now just laying in to Isabella here. Nice drop kick. Felicia Hart is just all over Isabella here to start off in this matchup. Spinning leg drop. Nice spine buster. Felicia Hart standing tall. And oh, nice kick to the midsection. And here comes Isabella. Here comes the Women's Grand Prix champion. And oh, here she comes. Angelina Castle and Isabella. And look at this. Isabella going for knots, landing in. And Felicia Hart with the cover. And a kick out. Angelina Castle is going after Isabella. Angelina Castle is going after the Grand Prix Women's Champion. And Felicia, you saw Felicia just stood aside and watched Angelina Castle hit that Knots landing. But Isabella, ever the fighting champion she is in, the spinning heel kick. Angelina Castle came in, hit Knots landing, had a little short stare down to Felicia Hart, but Felicia Hart took complete advantage of the situation. And nice moonsault off the top rope by Isabella. Isabella going in for the cover. 2. Ladies and gentlemen, what does this mean? Spinning heel kick. Felicia Hart and a heart-to-heart. Hooking the leg. 2 and a kick out by Isabella. Felicia Hart looks like she is done playing around. And now here comes Felicia Hart's version of the X-Plex that she likes to call the Heart Stopper. And now going in, this might be it here, ladies and gentlemen, and Felicia Hart with the victory thanks to the assistance of Angelina Castle. Angelina Castle storming the ring and hit Knots landing. Here's another angle. Knots landing on Isabella, and Felicia Hart just stood by and took advantage. Felicia Hart took advantage and hit Isabella. It is at heart to heart.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And with the assistance of Angelina Castle, mind you, but what's going through the head of Felicia Hart right now? What does this all mean, ladies and gentlemen? We'll see you next time. We're signing off.